Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to CatSCAN News. This is April 30th, 2026. Yeah, I'm really tired. I'm a little bit out of it. And, was even thinking about skipping tonight's video, but I realized I needed to do it, so here we are. Let's get right to the trivia. Really gonna embarrass myself this time. Let's switch it up. Go test the bonk. And go to the police. Yeah, you can't see it here. I can. I'm gonna do terribly at this. I'm
Saving
totally.
money feels right.
I
Just
should
like when
only
things
count
are
one.
packed tidy and
Actually,
tight.
I'm not even gonna
Welcome
count.
back, trivia friends. It's time for another quiz,
think I
and
might
this one
get
is
them
all
all
about
wrong.
police know-how.
Oh,
We've
this
got
one
four
maybe I
different
will.
rounds for you today,
Yeah,
beginning with a
let's see.
picture round and a choose one section, then moving into mixed trivia before finishing with multiple choice.
Marmalade,
Don't
not
forget
right
to count up your
now.
points as you go, and let's
Wait
get
a
started
few
with
minutes to be
question
hyper,
one.
please. Thank you.
Can you identify this piece of police equipment?
Handcuffs. I'm not gonna get into why that's fine to me, but yeah.
Handcuffs.
Oh, okay, actually, yes, I will, because, well, I'll tell you one of the reasons. And it involves an April Fool's prank I was going to do on my sister. That's all. It wasn't anything inappropriate. She might not find it funny,
What
but
item
I
are you
would
looking at here?
This body cam.
A body camera.
I thought pager.
Do you know what this device is called?
Breathalyzer.
Breathalyzer. Name this forensic tool.
The fingerprint duster.
Fingerprint brush.
Okay. Well, I'm
What's
kidding.
the correct name for this object?
Oh, evidence marker. I think it's evidence marker.
Evidence marker.
Okay, good.
Can you identify this law enforcement item?
Nightstick or baton. I can call it baton.
A police baton.
Yeah.
What is this piece of gear called?
Oh, the spike strip. Trying to think. I don't know why I froze the name.
Spike strip.
I shouldn't have frozen the name.
Do you recognize this piece of equipment?
That's just the radio. They're like walkie-talkie things. So radio is something specific.
Two-way radio.
Okay, yeah.
What would an officer call this?
Crime scene tape. Or is it the actual crime scene?
They call it a crime scene tape.
Okay, yeah. See? Oh.
Can you name this?
I really hope she doesn't watch my videos, so, because I'm going to spoil it, the April Fool's joke. It's not, let's go back for a minute, and that is a taser, by the way, that's taser. See, I don't have this, I have some yellow tape that just says caution on it, I believe is all it says. And my joke, the joke idea I had to do on my sister is get a pair of handcuffs and handcuff myself, have the key somewhere safe I can get to, and then put like the caution tape attached to the handcuffs, or like wrapped around me, or to make it look like I was handcuffed and busted, a crime scene or something. And then once I got myself all dolled up, I was gonna run through her front door, slam it shut behind me, and like trying to hold it shut for a minute, saying, I was here the whole time or something, like nothing happened, it's not what it seems. I don't know, just to freak her out and make her think I'm in big trouble. Yeah. Hasn't happened yet, though. I really hope she doesn't see this. I don't want to spoil it yet.
Can you name this item?
That's taser, or are they gonna say stun gun? I'm gonna go with taser.
Taser, stun gun.
Let's see.
A court order authorizing an arrest or search.
Warrant. I think it's my allowing to look at the options, and I just like. Yeah.
The reason someone may have committed a crime.
Motive.
A police district or station area within a city.
That is a precinct.
Money or security paid for temporary release before trial.
Bail. It is bail. Or, I don't know if bail bonds is like. But they only say bail, so I don't know where the bonds.
Area in a jail or holding facility made up of secure cells.
Cell block.
Your time is valuable. You could finish your degree faster and for less with eligible transfer credits at University of Phoenix.
Canada Dry presents The Trip.
Police photograph taken of a suspect after arrest.
Mugshot.
The court's official schedule or list of cases.
Docket.
The routine act of officers moving through an area to monitor it.
Patrol. I was gonna see. They're beat, but that's different.
A violent public disturbance involving a crowd.
That is a riot. They're like a public disturbance. Yeah, it's a little bit more than that, I think. But yeah.
The loud warning sound used by emergency vehicles.
Siren.
What is the scientific study and use of evidence from crime scenes called?
Forensics.
Forensic science.
Okay.
Which chemical is commonly sprayed to reveal hidden traces of blood?
Luminol. Oh, what my phone beeping at me for? Oh, okay, nothing.
It is called luminol. What does flashing four fingers mean for cops?
I don't know. Wait.
All clear or the situation
Okay.
is clear.
Well, there's my bonk.
According to American law, what do police need to make an arrest?
Probable cause.
Probable cause. What type of fingerprint pattern forms a circular or spiral shape?
Okay. I am bonk there.
Whirl.
Okay. Oh, that's what they were. I wasn't sure what they were
What
going
name is given
for.
to a suspect's claim that they were somewhere else when the
Alibi.
crime occurred?
It is an alibi.
An alibi. What is a common nickname for a British police officer?
Copper? Is that, if you would still use that, is that what they're gonna go?
A bobby.
Oh no, okay, yeah. Well,
What
where's
branch of
Puffer? I
forensic
don't know.
science uses insects to help estimate time since death?
Forensic etymology?
Forensic entomology.
Entomology, okay, yeah.
What are police officers who ride horses called?
Why is my mounted patrol?
Mounted police.
Oh, okay, police, okay. Well,
What
I'm
is
gonna
the study of bullets, firearms, and cartridge cases called?
Ballistics.
That would be ballistics. Which famous basketball player has served as a reserve police officer?
I have no effing idea.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay, there's my bonk.
During police academy training, which weapon are recruits required to test on themselves?
Well, that looks like pepper spray or mace.
Pepper spray.
I
What
assume
does
it's not
SWAT
fun.
stand for?
Oh. Special. Oh. Well, it's not special response because. And tactical. Something and tactical?
Special weapons and tactics.
Okay. That is my wrong.
What is the legal term for deliberately setting property on
Arson.
fire? Arson. What is the list the FBI maintains with the names of its toughest guys currently eluding capture?
The top 10 most wanted.
Top 10 most wanted fugitives. What US warning advises suspects of their right to remain
Miranda.
silent and right to an attorney? The Miranda warning. Which amendment to the US Constitution protects against
4.
unreasonable searches and seizures? Fourth Amendment. What branch of forensic science tests blood and body fluids for alcohol, drugs, and poisons?
Oh. Oh, you know. Oh, whoa. Look at my bonk.
Toxicology.
Yeah, my brain was not
What
Got
is
stuck
unlawful
on
entry into a
serology.
building with intent to commit a crime called?
breaking and entering.
Burglary.
I thought that was only for stealing stuff.
In which
Okay.
Asian
I
country
was
do
gonna
police
say
officers use nets and paintballs to catch fleeing criminals?
I have no idea. I'm gonna bonk myself again.
The answer is Japan.
Huh.
In fingerprint classification, which pattern is the most common?
Arch? I really have no idea. Okay, there's my bonk.
One of the things that you
And
learn
there's
in
this
the Army,
stupid
specifically at the Army values,
ads.
loyalty, duty, respect, self.
In criminal law, actus reus refers to which of the following?
Wasn't that guilty? Reuse? I'm gonna say guilty act.
Which crime involves gaining unauthorized access to a computer system?
Hacking.
Which legal standard is used in criminal trials to convict a defendant?
The unreasonable doubt.
What term describes testimony based on what someone else said rather than direct knowledge?
Hearsay.
In the US, what document formally charges someone with a serious crime after grand jury
Indictment.
review? What is the crime of misappropriating money entrusted to your care called?
Embezzlement.
Which device measures vehicle speed using laser instead of radio waves?
LiDAR? I have no idea. Okay, that's good.
Which term is the broad legal category for the killing of one person by
Homicide.
another? What is a sworn written statement used as evidence called?
Affidavit.
That brings today's quiz to a close. Check your final score, share it in the comments, and if you enjoyed this one, please hit like and subscribe for
I did
more. I'll
better
catch
than
you
I
in
thought
the
I did.
next
Let's
quiz.
go back for more news stuff. Okay, now I'm gonna watch. Where is? Let's go back up. He did video like I think it was true crime thingies. Videos. Yeah, honestly, this is like crime and entertainment together.
This Hatsune Miku concert somehow turned into a complete disaster because just starting everything off, fans watched a fully modded Miku car get pulled over by the police right outside the venue and then allegedly impounded. And obviously, that was just the start of things. But this concert was a part of a tour called the Miku Expo, which is built around a virtual pop star. The main performer technically isn't a real person, it's a digital character. Basically a virtual music idol with concerts, world tours, and a massive fan base. And normally, the way this works is they would, I guess, project her onto the stage in a way that looks like a hologram. So people aren't just going to a concert, they're actually going to see this character perform live. And apparently these shows are a big deal. Fans will travel across the states, even across countries, just to be there, which is exactly what people started doing for the Vancouver stop in April 2026. Except almost immediately, things started going wrong. People were lining up outside the venue hours before the show and nothing was moving. At first, it was just a normal delay, but then an hour passed and people still weren't let in. Then we had another update later on saying the VIP guests didn't even get inside until over an hour late. And keep in mind, these are the people who paid extra. Now, imagine you've been standing outside the entire time, it's cold, it's raining, and you've been waiting for hours. And some people had driven hours just to be there and they were all just stuck, which is exactly why fans are calling the experience a dumpster.
Join Planet Fitness for $0 down any membership and experience best-in-class cardio and strength equipment. Deal ends April 30th.
Our bookstore is like a portal.
It's neo-Victorian, it's steampunk.
And we wanted our Wix website to be too.
Fire. But then people started noticing more and more police started showing up, and this was being reported on both Twitter and Reddit. So essentially, a large chunk of the internet was looking at this going, okay, what's happening next? Because more and more cops started arriving, but nobody with normal tickets have been let in yet. And I mean, I can see why people would panic over something like this because, like, you know, you're an hour delayed, there's no explanation, and suddenly police start showing up. Yeah, I would think something not that great is going on. And I guess it didn't really help people's worries that at one point a dude was just shirtless on top of a parking garage across the street waving at the crowd. So I mean, fascinating things are going on at the Miku Expo, to put it lightly. But things were just starting to get weird because apparently whenever the line would move, some people would just start screaming. So now you have a delayed concert, a massive crowd that isn't moving, and police showing up for reasons nobody really understands. And while all this is happening, people are freezing in line, and the show's obviously running late. Police are just casually multiplying outside, and someone in the crowd notices something that immediately steals the spotlight. Right outside of the venue, there's a car getting pulled over. Now, normally, that wouldn't be that big of a deal, except this wasn't a normal car. It was a Miku car.
Nolan, there's a Miku car. There's a
Coffee.
Apparently this genre of car is called Natasha car, and they're fairly common around like gaming and anime expos. But I guess that owner was also having a bad day just like everyone else stuck in line. And not long after the initial post started going around, someone dropped an update saying the car had been impounded. Then on top of that, clips and photos started spreading across social media, and suddenly this random traffic stop turned into the story of the night. People inside the venue were talking about it, people outside were filming it, and people at home were watching it unfold in real time. And there was kind of like a comedic overreaction going on respond to this arrest because some people were essentially acting like this was like the most tragic event in human history. So people were posting that and saying they were doing their part to contribute to the iceberg. And I mean, if you know internet culture, that means congratulations, this has now become lore. But at this point, nobody actually knew why the car was pulled over, and nobody knew why it was allegedly impounded, and nobody knew why there were so many police outside the concert for a virtual pop star. It was kind of turning into one of those events where everything goes wrong in the most confusing way possible. And everyone who was there knows they're going to be talking about it for a minute. Then to make things worse, now you have reports of people getting nosebleeds and puking outside. Then they had police watching merch sales for some reason. So I mean, it just seems like a dumpster fire. But I guess for a lot of fans, this didn't even seem new, because this isn't the first time this tour, especially in Vancouver, that things have gone a little bit off the rails. Because if you go back to 2024, apparently, the last time this event kicked off in North America, things were already not great. Because before the concert even started, people were dealing with the pre-sale issues where the tickets got scooped up and flipped for hundreds of dollars. So right out of the gate, fans were already paying way more than they expected just to get in the door. But honestly, that's just the concert experience of 2026. It's kind of like when the whole hypebeast sneaker era died, people just moved their bots from scalping shoes into scalping tickets. So, awesome. But then people started complaining about the merch situation because lines opened hours early, stock was low, and somehow one of the most basic items, I guess the glow sticks that are basically required equipment for these shows, were selling for around $40. And even then, a lot of people couldn't get one. Then you have the VIP packages, because those weren't exactly smooth either, because some fans showed up expecting the extras they paid for and were told they just didn't have enough to go around. So at this point, people were already a little bit suspicious, and then the concert started. Or at least it was supposed to, because, you know, instead of the usual hologram style performance that fans had come to expect, it was a screen. I feel like the hologram experience helps justify the virtual pop star. I mean, if they just wheel in a LED screen, it's gonna be hard to justify those overpriced tickets. But I guess that's what they did, because we just have a straight up LED screen here. And if you don't know how these shows normally work, I mean, it might not sound like that big of a deal, but for fans, a lot of this is the selling point. Like, the whole experience is built around the illusion that the digital character is actually performing live in front of you. And that illusion is, you know, a big part in why people buy tickets to these events. But instead, it seems like you're just at a very expensive YouTube watch party. And I guess the biggest issue here is nobody told them. Like, there was no clear warning, no heads up saying, hey, we're not going to do some fancy hologram today. It'll just be one big LED screen. You guys can just enjoy the show. So now you have a whole bunch of fans calling it a scam. Others started demanding refunds, and there were even petitions going around asking for explanations and compensation. And when you stack all this together, you know, the missing VIP items and then the performance itself, it created this feeling the whole event was kind of just falling apart. And then you have a response from Krypton Future Media after this whole mess, but it was basically just like, hey, we'll get better, we promise, which isn't really that reassuring. But hey, I guess we'll see if it was better, because fast forward to 2026, different year, different tour, not much better, because somehow we're right back in Vancouver with delays, confusion, police outside the venue, and now an anime car getting impounded in the middle of all of it. And by the time people actually started getting inside, the whole night already felt off. Because again, people were standing outside for over an hour, some closer to an hour and a half, and then when VIPs finally got in, it didn't exactly fix things. Because even then, they weren't actually getting to their seats. And remember, the internet is still kind of monitoring the situation here, so fans started to post updates saying, hey, we made it inside the building, but they were just being held in place while staff were still trying to set things up, including the stage. How is the stage not set up? But yes, according to people on Twitter, the stage was still being set up when people were being led inside. And then suddenly people were saying that security didn't even have ticket scanners at first, which one would think is an important detail. It's like the one thing to get people through the door. So now you have a whole bunch of people who waited way too long outside. They finally got inside, and now they're waiting again. Then to make things worse, they weren't even allowed to use the restroom near the bag check. Then you had one person claiming the delay was because of a Wi-Fi issue affecting the projection for the show, and that there were notices posted in some parts of the arena. I guess normal artists often have travel delays, but a virtual artist has delays because of Wi-Fi problems. But hey, I mean, at the end of the day, the concert still happened. People eventually got inside. The performance went on, and it was apparently still a great experience for many once it all started. But that's apparently not what everyone's talking about, because out of everything that went wrong that night, people are still talking about the Miku car that got impounded. And honestly, that's kind of the perfect summary for the whole situation. You have a bunch of small problems, one extremely weird moment, and no clear answers, which I guess just turned something that the internet immediately locks onto and refuses to forget. So I guess it's safe to say that the 2026 Vancouver show just added another entry to the Miko Expo iceberg. And I just kind of want to cover this story because as it was all going down, I was sitting here monitoring the situation and I kind of wanted to make it into a video. But regardless, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Okay, yeah, that sounds, well, not quite as bad as the other events we've seen where there's really nothing at all. If it was Wi-Fi, I guess I understand, but if it's holographic, I don't understand. Like, they should have all stuff there. Holographic, don't they have, like, all the stuff on video and they just upload it to the machine? I don't know how Wi-Fi is involved in that, really. It just seems weird. Wait, is this the... Now, I just want to see if this is from today's Side Scrolls episode. Just a minute. Let's look on news.
Doe alleges Hajdini dropped her pen on the floor next to his desk.
Stop right now. This is not real.
This is like some weird Indian Facebook fantasy. This didn't happen.
And while bending to pick it up, rubbed his leg and squeezed his calf.
Oh my god, it's like Legally Blonde, the bend.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna leave it there because there's that story. There is more to it. Now for more on this, let's go. Let's go down. Just ignore some of this stuff. You don't want to know. This picture's way too. Not gonna go into it. I have my own version of gummies that I got from the store. Okay. Yeah, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd your stuff go? Keisha reposted. Oh, here it is. This is, yeah. The original author called her glamorous, and that pissed me off. I mean, I don't think she's ugly at all. She's okay, around average. I'm saying this as a woman, but yeah, she's okay. There's nothing to write home about, but like I said, she's okay. I think them saying glamorous was a way to, oh my god, okay, yeah, that's just this, but yeah, he was, I guess this is the former employer who made a complaint against her, sexual harassment, rape, drugging, all sorts of stuff, and now there's things coming out that it didn't happen. So I think the lawsuit was withdrawn. It got too much bad press or something. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. And now let's go over. Yeah. Texas steak boil video draws fierce backlash from grill fans. McDonald's bars teens from Georgia store in heat, divides opinions. And DOJ releases footage of alleged Trump assassination attempt at correspondence dinner. And what's in the trending? Costco! Oh, what's going on with Costco? Chicken bakes. I want my chicken bakes. Oh, the hot dog combo, it's getting changed. What? I thought they never changed it. What are they changing? Oh. Okay, yes, as you see here, it says you get a 20-ounce soda with a refill. But you can get a bottled water instead if that's what you want. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. The world is not ending. The world is not ending. We are okay. Breathe. So what other news? Just that stuff. Oh yeah, UK VTuber Mini Yanagi, understand, arrested over her own artwork. my understanding is I don't know if they've actually said what the arrests were yet, but what I heard is that some of her stuff might have appeared to cross CP lines. I'm not sure, even though it's basically of herself, her own VTuber model. That some people getting testy. I'm not sure. It seemed a weird thing. I heard and see on this stuff. What going on? Wow, there's a lot of stuff turning in. I think a lot of this stuff is the same. It's just Platner. That was who was Platner? Oh. A Senate candidate, okay, in Maine. Oh, he's the one who had the Nazi okay. Don't want to go. Okay, let's just. Okay, I don't want to deal with more of that. Let's switch to P blessings. Okay, let's. Yeah, try not to look at the guy. Like I don't care. I don't want to say that. And. Anyways, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry if the head is moving weird. I don't have good. I forgot to turn the lights back on while I was doing this. I mean, I have a night light on for seeing here, but it's making the camera light a bit weird. So sorry about that. Making it seem I'm doing things I'm not. And my eyes. I'm pretty sure my eyes are open. But anyways, pet peeve. Still no job. Blessings. All in all, I think it was a good day. No, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow my gaming. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think I'm just too tired. But we'll see, and I hope you guys have a nice night and have a great Friday if I don't see you then. Good night and God bless.